Once I steal this show, just like you stole Filthy Fellas, once that happens, and I like branch.
Men don't care about Filthy Fellas. Hey, what up, poet?
Listen. Once I don't even know what I was gonna say.
You and you, Craig Mitch.
Somebody's gonna tweet you and say, "Hey, you said this, this, and this. You were on the record." That's how we gotta do it accurately. This is on the thread forever. Remember that, forever. Your kids will see this video.
Welcome to the Faux Brits show. This episode started off kind of slow, but then it gets really lit. And we just start arguing about something. And we just say things like, I'm confused. Why are you saying that? Why is he going that? Why is he doing that? We have our guests. Guests, say something.
Guest.
Honestly, we were never boring, but they were. But you'll see in a second.
You were boring. Nah, you were boring, bro.
Now slide.
Missoum, you alright? You good, bro? Missoum, you good? You good?
Oh, wait, what are you guys doing? Sorry, I was just jujuing on that beat. My bad.
I was doing really good.
Hello, it is me, Arsene. I want you to know we get the result yesterday. We play like a shit, and I know sound like Arsene Wenger.
Yo.
Like
I sound like Louis Van Gaal.
You sound like Luigi.
You sound like a made in China Louis Van Gaal, but it's all right, we'll take it. Because welcome to the Faux Brits show. Another episode. This is post Manchester United versus Arsenal. 1-1 score. Your boys. Who wants to go first? Who's going first? I'm not going first.
I'm not going first, so it's on you guys.
It's on you guys.
No, guys.
You lost.
Oh!
Go.
Yeah.
All right, D block. All right.
What's your name, bro?
Eames Snacks. Do I do all my AK? You want to do my?
Tell us a little about yourself. Where are you from? What classes have you taken before? What year are you graduating?
Never. I'm never graduating.
Psych. That was university bents. Eames, back at you again.
This Pepsi on the
It's
left.
me, assume the worst, a.k.a. Cal, a.k.a. in my homeland, Taisir Missoum.
Yeah, that was good. What's your name, bro?
Pepwell Carter.
All right, boys. Post game, I have a couple of things I want to start off with. Let's just dive right into it. Result. Who wants to go first? Pep, give me thoughts on the result. Go.
So, going into the game, you said 1-1 draw. I'd say no thank you, right? But all things factored in, we got lucky as mess, yo. Not lucky, but like, you know, luck is a tricky thing. I think, all things taken in, I'm okay with the result.
All right.
I'm content. I'm not happy. I'm content.
Okay. I'm going to put it like this. It's a huge point. It's a huge result for us. I really think, like I said, obviously going into the game, 1 point, I wouldn't want it. But then when the game started and we're like, whoa, we're the second best team on the pitch right now, we get the point. That's what champion winning sides do in the past. That's what Fergie time is. Chill, relax. You of all people, I know Snacks was a Man City fan during Fergie time, but you know what Fergie time is.
Do not call that man out like that.
That's what title winning sides do. So
I would argue that title winning sides would have won, not drawn.
Fergie time's winning, pal. Fergie time's winning.
Winning. Like if you were 1-1 and then you won in like the last.
They don't call it Fergie time if you tie.
Hey, title winning sides rescue points from losing positions.
No, it's not even that. It's title winning sides find a way to get points when they don't deserve it. That's what it comes down to. And listen, I'll be the first to say
when they don't.
We did not. I tweeted it actually. We did not deserve. When we scored, part of me, of course, was happy, and then like after 20 seconds, I was like, I hate when we play awful and get something out of it because it's like we don't get to reflect as much as we should have. 1-0, we lose 1-0. This is devastating, right? Like, we need to go back to the drawing board, blah, 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 blah. But suddenly, because Giroud freaking, is too good for your back line, suddenly we don't have to look back at it like that. We just be like, 1-1, it's okay, next game, don't worry about it.
All I know is, like, at the end of the day, in this Premier League race, seeing how close it is and all that, the fact that we deserved this many points and we got this many, I'm one happy camper.
Yeah.
You guys, thoughts?
I mean, honestly, like, it's happened to us. You haven't like watched us this much this season, but we had like so many games where we dominate. We have all these chances, we don't score, and then we'll just draw. So like me at least, I wasn't surprised when you scored. Not because like I just like you weren't playing well. Like you had one good shot on goal and it came in, but like it was just like it was that feeling. You know those days where you just don't. Where you have the chances, but you don't finish them, and then you're like, well, this is going to come back and haunt me. Like,
did you guys, though, did you really have, like, good chances? I feel like both teams didn't really have, well, we didn't have any chances, period. Like, I think we had one shot on goal, that's it.
The chances...
Right? The root was a shot on goal.
That's it. We only had one shot on goal. Clinical.
No. The chances were, like, Martial had his shots, right? They were not good shots, but, like, I consider that, like, a chance. Like, the shot, like... And there were
but like anything like
it's
really,
it's a
oh there was
chance.
one I
like
think there was one really good save
like
from Peter Cech.
If you were on form and you were like sharp and you were about it,
yeah, but like the definition of that is a half chance. It's not like a chance.
Yeah. I mean, take nothing away. You guys created a lot of half chances. So like
half chances, bro.
It's the first time hearing.
Have you seriously never heard of that?
No, he has, but like
I guess that's a very I don't know like okay.
I mean, for a guy that
whoa, what are you drinking? We can't.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor, Arizona Arnold Palmer Half and Half Tea.
We can't do that,
Arizona Almond Palmer. Get that,
bro. We're sponsored. They're about.
Shout out to Monster as well.
At least wait until the check hits until you break the terms of the contract.
Well, he stayed true to Adidas, so that's good.
Shout out to our sponsor Adidas. Thank you for the shirt. Thank you for the hat. I want to shout out Rick over at marketing, who doesn't exist, who didn't give me any of this stuff.
Why are we doing shout-outs now?
Yeah, I think this is too much sponsorship deals. We've already sold out. Snacks, thoughts on the result?
It's pretty whack. I was pretty pissed off. Just because, like the one thing that was, like, super funny is, like, I think it was the first episode we did with you guys. Pep, like, called out, like, he's like, oh, you guys are going to win the midfield battle? Like, that's not going to happen. And that's, like, the specific part in the field where we bodied the most or dominated the most. And we were just overall, like, it's one of those games.
Hold up.
I can't even get a point in without getting interrupted. Like, why do
Go ahead. Sorry. You're right. Go ahead.
So, wow, I just got really rattled there. No, it's 7:30 in the morning, going on to 9. I have work after, and we tie 1-1. It's just a pretty bad way to start your weekend, or like go on with your weekend.
One thing I said was, if you guys want to win the midfield battle, who did I tell you guys to start?
Pogba?
He said Carrick.
Michael Carrick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you did low-key say that. Yeah. Yeah, so, no, I that's what I was telling him too. Like, I was texting him and stuff. Like, it's a disappointing result, right? But, like, you always look for the positives. And our midfield completely dominated, and I thought that was great.
Here's what I'm curious of. What conclusions can we four, starting with you, Eames, do you make out of that game?
Conclusion? Damn, I can give you a lot of things here. Conclusion number 1 is it's going to be awkward.
Top 5 conclusions from each team. Like, us, our top 5, like, we're a team, you guys are a team. Top 5 conclusions, go.
Our midfield's lit when we play Herrera, Carrick, Pogba. 1.
So that's your favorite midfield?
Yeah. Or that was awesome. And 2, Juan Mata remains to be our best offensive player this season. 3, I'm going to say...
I have so much to, like, actually argue with them. I think we're...
3, Valencia is an incredible right back.
What happened to his broken arm?
Who?
That man healed miraculously.
Yeah, how the heck?
Miraculously. 3 weeks.
He's 3 weeks. He's just an animal. He wanted to play.
And he was wearing a little wrist thing to, like, fix it.
And he was so good.
Yeah, that's
He was man of the match. He was the best.
He was not man of the match. Easy now.
No, he won man of the match. Like,
really?
Do you guys think he was man of the match?
Officially,
for me, it's Herrera. Herrera.
Yeah, no. For me, it was either Mata or Herrera, but like
for me, it was Mata because that was a sick finish.
Yeah,
Herrera was.
But like Valencia won it, like Premier League man of the match.
Right. Who had the assist? I'm blanking.
Herrera. Valencia tore Monreal up. We were talking about how Carl Jenkinson.
Wait, hold on. Number 4. That should have been a penalty. It should have been a penalty.
Yeah, but I don't think that was his question.
Honestly, first glance, I'm like, Monreal, you just gave a PK up. Second glance, no. Now, what I don't understand is how the ref didn't see what I saw like the first time. Like we had the same angle the first time. I was like, how did he not think that was a PK? Well, the other side, now if you look back, watch it again, and look at Valencia's arm. I think that's why he didn't call it. Valencia's arm is literally on the top of Monreal's back, so that's why Monreal fell. I think that's the only reason he didn't call it. But had he called it, no complaints from us.
I mean, that's
no complaints from us if he calls it.
That's exactly from like the reasoning why I think it's not a PK. But at the end of the day,
if he calls a PK, are you mad?
It's a toss-up. That's
Yeah,
why,
like,
at the end of the day, I think it was a toss-up. If you're a Man United fan, you're like, it was definitely a PK. If you're an Arsenal fan, you're like, it definitely wasn't.
Right.
So
but since we're not biased, especially me, then I think it's a toss-up.
Pat. I'm not even going to say it.
What's your 5th point? Finish your 5th, so they can give us their 5.
Oh, Anthony Martial needs to start. I think he was good yesterday.
Yeah.
I thought he played really well.
I'll give that. I'll agree with that 5th point. What's your 5 points? Or do you want to comment on our 5?
Should we comment on theirs, or should we, just so we don't lose track? Let's comment on theirs and then do ours, and then they comment on ours.
Well, the thing is, now if you comment on mine, I'm going to have to comment back on mine.
Yeah, we have to rebuttal. So we'll just do it.
And then you'll never put your 5 in.
Yeah, put your 5 in, and then we'll...
Okay, fair enough.
Number 1.
Wait. 1 second. Sorry. 1 second. It can be comments from either team. Like, it doesn't have to be just our team.
Yeah.
If it's important,
bro. I didn't know that.
Did only. You said
only.
Yeah, no. You have to do just your team, bro.
You have to do just your team, bro.
Okay, fine. Go. You're right.
Olivier Giroud, GOAT. Like that's all I gotta say. Like he gets subbed in, he scores goals. He has 3 goals in the last. No, yeah, 3 goals in his last 2 Premier League appearances.
He's got a lot of goals. There was a stat that came out. His last 9 shots on target, 8 of them were a goal. Isn't that crazy? Okay. Clinical.
But
okay.
It's nice to have a guy like that.
But that's not a. So conclusion: Giroud needs to be a starter.
Yeah, Giroud needs to get more minutes.
Yeah, I think he needs to start from now on. I think it's worked what we've done so far, but now it's time for Giroud to come back. Okay. Conclusion number 2. I don't even know, man. Like we can't conclude anything because for everything we would conclude is Manchester United.
You were the
like
one
if I
who
was
came
going
up
to
with the
conclude
idea of
anything about that game from our team, like if I just watched that game, I'd be like, whoa, like we're like
okay, Coquelin, Elneny midfield does not work.
Yeah, but we knew that.
We knew that.
Coquelin with Elneny. Why did he do that? I don't know.
We'll discuss.
I really don't know,
but,
especially like the riches in midfield that we had available for selection, but
yeah,
we know not to do it anymore.
Granit just needs to start like a Cazorla first, but Xhaka needs to play. So I don't know. We have no conclusions.
What was I gonna say?
Well, this is mad awkward because you came up with the whole conclusion game.
Well, okay, finish it up with what you wanted to comment.
Manchester United.
All right, go ahead. Give us our things.
Okay, conclusion from Manchester United.
Nice.
Definitely Herrera needs to not touch the bench, which he's too talented for his butt to sit on the bench. It's just unreal. Yeah. I think I actually disagree with you guys. I don't think Anthony Martial played that well. Like, but 100% better than anything else you have. So, like, he needs to. I agree. He needs to play. I don't know, man. Do you think Rashford should have played up top? Do you think you guys would have done even better if you flipped them? Rashford up top, Martial on the left, where he has played in the past?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, for sure. Maybe.
I
mean, like, it's not that, like, maybe. Like, maybe.
I don't know.
Honestly, they would have won if they played Rooney up top.
No way. No. Come on.
I just my bad.
Yo, Rooney's beard, though? Sick.
Okay. Rooney's, that's my conclusion. Rooney's beard?
Sick.
A1.
Sick beard, bro.
Top shelf.
Top quality.
It makes him look a lot less like Shrek and more like a human being.
When he came on when he had that beard, I was like, why didn't he start? Clean slate Rooney. I'm giving him a new chance.
Like, for real? Starting over?
He has a beard now.
What do you think the tactics were like going into these games from both coaches?
Oh, Arsenal was like Wenger was like, I want to get a point today because I can't beat Mourinho, and Mourinho's like, I want to batter Wenger.
Bro,
that's literally what it was.
I saw El Nene and Coquelin and I was like, sick.
What was his name?
Coquelin.
No, the other guy.
El Nene.
El Nene.
What's his name? Is that his name?
El Nene.
El Nene.
What's his name?
El Nene.
Mohamed El Nene.
What did I say?
El Nene.
Nene.
You said El Nene.
Shout out to Nene from PSG, that guy, the Brazilian guy, he was really good.
Who had number 10, and Ibra was like, no, that's mine.
It's mine. No, but that's a
Shout out
conclusion.
to Anthony Martial, R.I.P. Anthony Martial, number 9 jerseys.
That's one of my conclusions. You guys started out to get a draw.
What do you think?
Next,
We definitely didn't start out to get a draw.
Yeah, I don't think we did. I don't know why he went that defensive.
to get a draw,
yeah.
bro.
No.
Aaron Ramsey playing as a winger. Yeah, that's not going for a draw or
You guys,
anything.
you don't know,
You've never seen Aaron play out wide, obviously.
you don't know enough about Arsenal. We do that. We
Okay,
did that all
well,
last year.
Yeah, but
Listen. In our strongest squad, Aaron Ramsey out wide.
Yeah.
If everybody's fit.
in my head, when I see a center midfielder playing out wide, I just think, okay, they're doing that so he can like track back and like defend, because that's like typically when you play like a center midfielder out wide.
We like his runs in behind.
You're trying to
that's
like
why.
get it. You're trying to be more, but you know what I mean. Like the idea.
Yeah,
typically,
from somebody that doesn't watch Arsenal games, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
like you see. So that's why I'm like, okay, wow, Ramsey out wide, El Nene Coquelin.
This episode has been a lot less violent than I thought it would be. We need to like.
Well, it's just it wasn't like anybody won or lost. You know what I mean? Had you guys won, you would have been attacking us like, okay, you guys lost, and then vice versa. Like, it was a draw.
One more point, Arsenal point. Just when I was ready to sign Mesut Özil, bro. Just when I was ready.
Oh,
now
my
I know
God.
he's not. Now he's gonna sign
first
and
of all,
play on our bench. Now
Pull
he's
up
gonna
the
be a bench
Meg.
player.
Pull up the Megs that he had on you guys, and let's talk about you want invisible. What did Pogba do? What did Pogba do?
He set up
Was
the
that-
play that got the
literally-
goal.
you know what I'm
He
doing right
literally
now?
Set up the goal.
I'm pointing. That's a
Pogba
good
didn't
point.
set up the goal.
Bro,
did.
Like Ozil was just flat out invisible. Like the man had 2 megs
Just-
on Carrick.
First of all, Arsenal was invisible. Okay, Arsenal was invisible.
But who's your
That's
best player?
That's a good point.
Whether it's Sanchez or Ozil doesn't matter. You're like it's about the
Sanchez
team playing.
like made a mark though.
You guys
Ozil
played well.
was just
You guys played the best you're ever gonna play this season. You couldn't get a result
not
against
even
them.
close.
Get this. And Pogba was invisible. You guys had the best game you can play. The whole team is playing well, and Pogba can't do anything.
That's a nice rebuttal. Like Ozil was invisible is facts. Facts don't matter. I know facts don't matter, but like Ozil was invisible is facts.
No.
But like
You know what's comforting? You know what's comforting? That our 5th or 6th choice center backs can shut down apparently the best playmaker in the Premier League.
You know what I love? Those are your best center backs, you doofus.
No,
Stop
they're
playing
not.
around.
Eric Bailly is our best center
Eric
back.
Bailly's just a savage and he got hurt.
Eric Bailly's been out, bro.
Chris Smalling.
Bailly's good.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's literally a clown. He shouldn't play in the Premier League. He's an athlete, nothing more.
Like
nothing
the
less.
thing
Like,
is, what I
pause.
love you guys.
Pause.
You guys
Pause. You don't rate Eric Bailly?
absolutely
I don't
not.
either. But
He is-
anyways, there's no point in even talking about that. But I love the fact you guys are such good fans. I rate you guys. I respect you because the fact that after a game
don't.
like that
I do
where
not.
you guys dropped 2 points,
I do not.
we got a point out of the game that we shouldn't have gotten.
No rating you here. No.
We are ranked that much higher than you. We're gonna have a better season than you. You're still trying to clown on Arsenal play. Like they're gonna finish above you, right or wrong?
That's
Right or wrong? Right now,
Uh,
are they gonna finish above you or not?
I'm clowning on Arsenal players because they were bad. When you're bad, you get clowned on, bro. Like I clown on our players when they're bad.
We got the same. They were clowns. They were bad. They were awful. They were all invisible. Guess what they got? They got 1 point. Oh, Herrera was so good, bro.
He's so
Pogba,
mad.
he
Why
set
are they
it up,
so-
bro. He set it up. Guess how many points they got?
They got the same
One.
points.
One. Guess
Oh.
who needs points way more badly?
You.
Okay. I'm done. Thank you.
I'm so
That was-
confused.
I'm really confused.
I'm so confused.
Do
First
they-
off,
I'm
first
so
off,
like
why?
I'm really confused.
Why are you so mad?
Why are you
Like,
happy? Like why are
You're
you
happy that you got
I'm
a point.
confused.
I'm so
Huh?
like.
Oh no! Like in the grand scheme of things, I'm happy we got a point.
I mean, if
Because
you want to talk grand scheme of things, I can just be like 20 times. Like, if you really want to talk grand scheme, like you haven't like.
He's
Talking about prem title?
I
love
mean, I'm
that.
just saying. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, but I'm saying if I wanted to say it, I could say it. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
many titles did City win?
Did City win? Like overall?
Yeah, in their history.
I don't know how
Is
many.
it 1 or 2?
4.
4?
4? That's
Psych,
pretty
it's
impressive.
2. It's 2.
It's not 4, it's 2.
It's 2.
So Zayd, you can say 22, 22, 22. You're a fan of both, so I don't know. So you can probably say both.
You know what's funny? It's like like I can't get like butthurt when you say stuff like that. Like I really can't.
Because
Like,
it's true.
like
Right,
I really
yeah.
can't get butthurt.
Because it's true. We get it.
It's like you can't get butthurt because confirmed, all four of us know that me and Talal were definitely Arsenal fans. Like when I was in the 8th grade,
From
and
the
he was in the 9th
get-go.
grade. We all know confirmed that Amir was a Man U fan because when I met him, he was
I got no
But we
proof.
all know Zayd was a Man City fan. Like that's why you can't get butthurt. You know,
I can't get mad. I can't get
it's
mad.
facts.
Because you're
Even
tired.
though on this podcast facts don't matter, but it's still facts.
Facts don't matter. Hashtag facts don't matter.
I'm so confused.
I'm back to the point. Like this escalated so quickly when we told them that Özil was invisible. Which
No,
was
this escalated quickly when we all decided this wasn't fiery enough, and we decided to just go off on each other.
No, but like, it's just like I'm sorry, but he was invisible, and he's gonna ride our bench next season. Like I don't like
Just,
You guys
got
are
jersey
actually very
number
good at
39,
signing guys
bro.
that will ride the bench.
like
I like to make
question.
sure.
You know how there's this big campaign like on social media. I've never really been a part of it, but there's this whole campaign where like they always like compare each team's number 10. So they'll be like Coutinho's better than Özil, and then someone will be like Mata's better than Özil, or Oscar's better than Coutinho.
yeah,
and
I know. They always compare them like
they always
the
compare
little-
10s, right? Like that's all. Like that
Yeah.
always happens, right? I've never been a part of the 10 comparing thing, but after that game, I was like, damn, this game Mata was better than Özil. Wow, look at that! Like I've never
I
like
agree.
generally.
Valencia
compared
was
them.
better than Ozil.
Yeah.
Peter Cech was better than
I'm talking
Ozil.
about 10s,
Everyone
though.
was better
I'm
than,
talking about
than
10s.
you know, any Arsenal players because Arsenal did not show up. You guys played against one player, Peter Cech, and tied.
Yeah.
I think he thinks that was
That's
like,
crazy
us
to
being
me.
good though. We weren't good. Like we
weren't
still
like
weren't
we're not
good.
saying like
That
we
was
were
us.
amazing.
That was us
If
at
we
like
were-
70.
I've seen Manchester United play,
60, 65.
and that was one of their better games. Hold on. Go to Twitter. Go to Eames' Twitter and look at what he retweeted. Right? He retweeted, "Screw the result. What about that performance? You're happy about the performance. You
That was
guys
a good
played well.
performance. Yeah, but that was
Exactly.
not
Oh
bad.
You played
my
well.
God.
You're just counter. Hey, YouTubers. I mean, people watching this. Rewind like 10 seconds and watch him kind of like contradict himself within 10 seconds.
I don't
It's
think we
amazing.
played.
Amazing.
I don't think we played
They-
good, but
they-
I retweeted something that said, "How about that performance?"
I'm telling you,
They
relative.
played well.
I'm
we
telling
got
you,
a
relative
point.
to
We got
our.
a point. We got a point against invisible Özil and invisible Sanchez, but we're happy about it.
Injured Invisible Sanchez, keep in mind.
That's a good point.
Which pissed me off. I think he shouldn't have started. If he's injured,
Yeah.
you're playing against Manchester United. Fair enough, Old Trafford, tough place to play. He's not going to be 100%. Like, if he was 100%,
Yeah.
then fine. But, like,
I don't,
you know.
I don't understand. Like,
I don't understand. So do you think? Question.
Yes.
Do you think? Do they think that? Like, do they think that like we were expecting to concede? Like, I were you like? Is that fair
bro,
to
Phil
say?
Jones was starting.
Like
You were?
You're
Oh
thinking
well. I guess that just means
so like we weren't
your
surprised.
team's a lot worse
All right,
than
hold on a second. Hold on a
you
second. Hold on a
know.
second.
Like it's like the fact that you were
One second.
seeing
One second.
that personal team.
Hold on. One second. Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Like, if you look at the season performances, right? Arsenal have performed better than Manchester United, right? Like on the table, you see Arsenal have more points than
high.
Man United, right?
Right.
Mhm.
When I look at the result of a team coming in who has like one of the greatest offensive attacks in the game, for our fifth choice center backs to stop them, I'm like, okay, yeah, we did good.
Like, I was expecting.
Okay,
concede.
Okay, but here's the thing. At the same time, like in my opinion, we should have won that game. I definitely believe.
So Martial is your fifth string striker. Or fourth
Center
string
back,
striker.
center back.
Didn't say
No,
Martial.
I know, but Martial is your fourth string striker.
No.
He's a
Why
winger.
not? What's the
He's a
difference?
winger.
What do
He's
you
a
mean?
winger.
What I know, but Martial played up top.
He played on the left, bro. Rashford was up top.
Yeah.
And then Rashford moved to the left when Rooney came on.
Martial didn't play up top.
He like
Played
He
left
did a
They
little-
wing.
were switching.
he did. They switched and
No,
stuff.
no, he played left
He
wing.
played on the left
I mean, they
wing.
switched because like offense.
Rashford-
Like how soccer works.
Yeah,
but,
obviously, but like he didn't like there wasn't really a specific like
No
time when he
problem.
had the ball. at
Rashford
strike.
is your fourth string striker.
I don't. But like my main point, what you're saying is
I
I,
said
don't
the
know what
center
you're about to
backs.
say.
I literally just said the center
I know,
backs.
but what I'm saying is it's the same logic. If those center backs are your fifth string center backs, Rashford is your fifth string. or
that
third-
logic doesn't make any sense. That's not like there's nothing logical about that. What
How
you're
is that
saying,
not
I'm
logical?
saying is
We're,
our
we're
team
talking about
was-
conceding here. We're
we're
not talking about scoring.
like,
we're talking about
alright?
conceding.
So for us to, even if Sanchez was like, forget Sanchez for a second, for the fact that we put Ozil in our back pocket, like it was nothing. Like we made it look easy.
Like I was like, cool.
Phil Jones
I'm happy
made it
about
look
that.
You
easy.
put
Yes.
Arsenal in your back pocket.
Yeah.
So what?
I'm giving you that.
What
You
I'm
put-
trying. What I'm trying to deduce out of this, which can we like just be serious and talk soccer and not BS for a second? Are you trying to say like? Can you stop cutting me off?
I'm sorry.
Like you're the one who complains about it, then you do it. What I'm saying is, so are you saying Ozil's a really bad player, or are you saying our fifth string center back's good because they put Özil in their pocket?
I'm saying Ozil's very not bad, but like I've always said he's inconsistent, right? But this season he's been more consistent, like a lot more.
This is his like really bad performance of the season. Yeah. I mean, he's had actually a couple bad performances,
and like. Generally, you usually rate players by how well they do against you. Like sometimes there's players that are just garbage, but like they always play really well against you, so you always rate them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm not saying Ozil was one of those. I'm just saying like there's
how well did Ramsey play? How do you think Ramsey played?
I thought he was awful.
He was garbage.
I thought he was really bad.
Did he misplace passes? What did he do?
He gave the ball away a lot.
Alex Sanchez. How well did Alex Sanchez do? I'm trying to see if these guys are super
I think he was one of your better players during the game.
He was hurt. I didn't really like that header he missed was.
I thought he was
Theo Walcott.
He was okay.
Thought he was not your worst player, but I thought he was good. Okay, yeah, I didn't.
He was okay.
I thought the gist of how they think if we agree.
Yeah, all I know is we can close the book on that because I was just trying to figure out like what point is Özil bad? Should we like?
I'm saying he's still inconsistent. In my opinion, he's still inconsistent.
What I'm saying is like when I look at the performance, the performance because we're having a big idea if like we're like I'm not like happy that we got a draw. Like I'm not happy at that. But I'm happy the fact that we took one of the teams that can score like 6 goals literally out of nowhere. And like even with Sanchez being hurt, like you know what I mean? I think like being able to like stop that offense was like good considering what our back line looked like, even though we had a good game. And the fact that you guys have and the fact that you guys have been so good this season. Like I said don't sleep on Arsenal this season. Like I said that on the show. You can even look it up.
I remember.
All right, I'm giving you a point. See, I like your point now. Good for you. You're saying this offense, we stopped them with these 5th string, 7th string, 9th string center backs. Good for us. Good for you. But at the same time, what I'm saying is, dang, you guys deserve 3 points and got one.
No, I definitely agree with that. I'm not happy that we got a draw, but I'm happy that like there were definitely some aspects of the game that I was more pleased with as opposed to like I thought our finishing had a lot like to be left desired or whatever, however you say it. Like I thought like we could have easily put a couple more past you guys, considering how many shots you had.
And the way I look at it with the whole Özil thing is look at the players in the Premier League that are like those polarizing, dominate the game, best players. Coutinho.
I don't rate Coutinho.
What?
I don't rate him. Just FYI.
I mean, you're just dumb if you don't rate.
I think he's inconsistent.
He is inconsistent. But what I'm trying to point out is all the players like that like dominate games like Özil, Coutinho, guys like that. You can't do that for 38 games.
They're not. Listen, if you're not Ronaldo and Messi, you need your team.
The only players in the world that are like super consistent are legit Messi and Ronaldo.
Suarez, Neymar.
Guys who can dominate.
Some people have good seasons where they play the whole season. Like last year, like Mahrez,
I'm saying,
consistent.
No. Mahrez got put in the pocket quite a few games. Relax.
I know, but like when you look at his entire season, right? The first thing comes to your head. It doesn't come like inconsistent. Like typically when Arsenal, like.
So are you trying to say? So my question, I'm about to see how biased you are. So you're saying right now we played what 12 games?
13.
Do you think Ozil's inconsistent because of his showing in these 13 games? He played amazing for 10 of them and in the pocket for 1 of them.
No, I'm going to say come May, you're not going to win the league. In my opinion, this is what I'm saying. Let me just finish. Come May, I think you're not going to win the league. And I think when you look back at one of the reasons like why I didn't win the league, maybe it's your defense, maybe I don't know what it is, but one of those reasons is going to be, Özil wasn't consistent enough. Okay. That's what I think.
Okay, that's because you're like predicting what's going to happen in the future. What I'm saying,
that's what happened last year.
Yeah. Now, I know. No. Now you're going to get my point that I'm trying to make. Why I was so confused is, I look at it as like Coutinho, Özil, these guys ball out for 5 games, have an okay performance. Another okay performance, then they ball out again. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. Özil got put in somebody's pocket. I hope he comes out and he has like a good run of 5 games, But I think at the end of the year, there's not going to be like if he gets put in the pocket 4 times. Hold on.
What does get put in the pocket mean? Like, what's your definition of that? Like he was non-existent on the field.
Hold on. Let me show you a picture. Let me show you a picture representation of what I mean.
Just like I literally, there were points where I just forgot he was playing. Like he just like, especially in the second half. Like first half.
When you look like this, Oh wait, hold on a second. You can't.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is like
That's more embarrassing for you guys.
like.
No,
but what I'm saying, Amir, like I really want to know what you're thinking on this. Is so are you saying because he did this once, if he does this 3 more times, we're gonna look at our season and be like, oh, we didn't win the title?
It's gonna be more than 3 in my opinion.
Or like, are you saying he's gonna do it like 12, 15 times, something like that?
That much.
It really doesn't.
Well, see, like, let me just give me one second. I'm gonna think of a player real quick. Like, even when we brought up the Mahrez thing, right? Even those games where he was bad, it's like he was just bad, right? Like, he was bad, but he wasn't invisible. Like, they still won the league. Like, if he was invisible, because that team was carried by 2 players.
How can you say that though? Like, how can you talk about that? Like, what that means is, and I agree with you. Like, I agree. Özil was invisible. Let's just pretend he was the only guy that's invisible, because I think everybody was invisible. But Özil was invisible. So, like, essentially, you guys played against a team without Özil, and you drew.
Yeah, our finishing's not there. We know that. What do you mean?
You drew against a 10-man Arsenal.
Yeah.
I literally said,
Without
this is what I
Özil.
said.
We know that, though.
Like I
Like,
said,
that's
Pep,
bad.
I literally
we
said.
conceded off of, like carelessness. Like, it was literally, like...
Rashford should have gotten back on off.
Rashford had a 90-minute game. He's a 19-year-old that was making runs all game. Fair enough. Like, he should have done better, but like, I can't blame him.
And give credit, and give credit.
And give credit to the header.
Yeah, give credit to the cross. That was a good cross. And give credit.
He skinned Rashford.
Yeah,
That was
he did.
wild.
It was the 90th. It was the 88th minute. The man had played striker all game, making runs. I'm not making an excuse. I'm just like,
and Ox was full of energy, and he skinned him.
Yeah,
okay, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Pep. Like the point that I was trying to make earlier was like there were some aspects of the game I was happy with. There were some aspects of the game I wasn't happy with. The finishing was one of the things I wasn't happy with.
Yeah.
And we lost. We lost off of like a prayer, off of like a really good header, but it was a prayer.
Like, it's unrealistic.
I mean, whoa. Wait, hold on a second. So the Ox did skin Rashford, and he put in a good cross, right?
Yeah.
Wait, they just answer the question, right?
Yeah.
To Giroud, and Giroud scored. How is Giroud scoring a header off of a really nice cross a prayer?
It's the 88th minute. You've had your first chance on goal.
No. Do you know what the definition of a prayer is?
A shot from half field.
Shooting up half court.
You need to have the definition of everything,
I'm saying, like,
bro.
in the scheme of things.
Show me the dictionary that's sitting. Show me the definition of half chance again, because like I don't remember it. Like, you know the definition.
That's ignorant to say that that's a prayer. Like, it's to Giroud.
I'm saying no, but it has nothing to do with like it was Giroud or Ox.
Bro, it's the 88th minute.
I'm just saying like that's literally what I'm saying. Is it's like in the scheme of things, this like that it's like the 88th minute. Like, you guys scored off of that. That was like and considering how you guys were playing the entire game. Like, you guys weren't better than us that entire game.
What do you do in the Premier League when you're losing and you need a goal? You bring on a big man, and then you bring on people that cross, and then you just pump the ball in the box. Like,
yeah, I agree. But what the point I'm trying to make is, like, I wouldn't call it a prayer just because it was like he beat him, he got the cross in, and he got it to the most deadly guy. And when it comes to heading the ball.
Sorry.
Bro, you need to get the dictionary, and you need to use the right definitions when you're talking to Missoum.
Listen. Because you're going on the records. One day, when this video goes insanely viral and I, steal the hot, like, by the way, this is going to be my channel soon. Just FYI.
That went in, but it won't count. But why should we be surprised?
Once I steal this show, just like you stole Filthy Fellas, once that happens, and I, branch it.
Men don't care about Filthy Fellas. Hey, what up, poet?
Listen. Once, I don't even know what I was going to say.
You. And you, Craig Mitch.
Somebody's going to tweet you and say, hey, you said this, you were on the record. That's why we got to be, accurate with everything. This is going on the internet forever. Remember that. Forever. Your kids will see this video.
Thanks, Dad.
Ever.
Okay, Dad. We get it.
All right, well.
I'm just saying. Make sure you're right.
Any final thoughts? I mean,
Final thoughts from that. I leave that game, I think. We didn't play well. We got a point. I'm happy with a point. Let's rebound from that and fix what needs to be fixed, and that's that. We're in pole position to kick on.
Snacks?
I guess that's the same thing. I don't know. It sucks that it feels kind of like a loss to me. But I guess the same thing. You just gotta fix our problems. It's the only thing you can do.
I think this game was the perfect example, the proof that Mourinho has lost his touch.
His results thing, real Mourinho.
Vintage Mourinho wins that game.
Does Mourinho? Do you think vintage Mourinho drops those 2 points?
Heavens no.
Do you think vintage Mourinho plays a 19-year-old Marcus Rashford 90 minutes? I don't want vintage Mourinho. I want this hybrid Mourinho.
That's what he has to do.
So you want new exciting Mourinho who drops the 2 points?
I'll bro, I've been through Van Gaal. You don't know me. You don't know what I'm capable of.
You're seasoned.
You don't know me.
We had Moyes.
I had 81 crosses in the box against Fulham. 81 crosses. You don't know what I've been through, bro.
That's insane. It was actually 81.
That's 81 crosses. I had 6 shots on target in a month. 6 shots on target in a month too. Life has been weird, bro. I like Mourinho. That's my final conclusion. Are you done actually or no?
He's done. Snacks has been through a lot of coaches too. Van Gaal, Pellegrini, all these coaches. It's crazy.
Roberto Mancini.
Hold on, before you get to your point, I was a Man City fan based off of FIFA. I didn't watch football in high school because when you watch football in high school, you're called a tool in Newburyport. So I'm just saying, when I watched it, I liked Man United. All right, so let's just clear up the point. Let's just clear it out right now. It was a dark time. I was young. I was stupid.
Listen, we're kids. I don't mind. At one point, I was a Manchester United fan. I was 7. I never watched a game. And if that's you in high school, whatever. I get it.
Why? I'm assuming it was because of a player, because usually that's...
Yeah, Ronaldo, obviously.
You were 7 when Ronaldo? That doesn't make
sense. 7th grade.
Oh, okay.
So middle school. So you were just
at this point, you'd be 30 if you were... Well, no, you'd be You'd be
I'd
12.
be old. I'd be young. Yeah, young is what I meant.
I did the math backwards. My final conclusion was actually the exact opposite of yours, which is... Mourinho's my man. Bloody love him.
I love it. Dude, Mourinho.
I am ride or die Mourinho, bro. You didn't even see his press conference after the game, too. Even after I saw that,
that man was striking. He was still talking smack to Arsene Wenger. So I love it.
He was yeah, Arsene Wenger finally beat me, huh? Looks like he finally got his W. Because it felt like a loss. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bloody love Mourinho. My other conclusion is just it's gonna suck having Özil ride the bench. Another multi-million player we buy with $250K a week, and he's gonna be riding the bench.
Right next to Mkhitaryan, and Ibra was free or whatever.
Not next to Schweinsteiger. Schweinsteiger isn't even. We pay him, and he doesn't even play. So it's gonna be sick.
Yo, Yaya Toure, did you see him yesterday?
Let's not get into this.
I didn't see him.
Yo, he scored 2 goals.
I know he scored a banger, right?
He was amazing.
Yeah.
I just don't get that whole benching.
That's when you know a player is good, when he can come off.
He was disrespectful to the manager. That's why.
He just comes in, hasn't been training or anything, and then just bangs 2 goals.
No, he has been training, hasn't he?
Fair,
with the reserves.
He's been training with the first team and everything.
No, he's training with the reserves.
To be fair, though, it was also
that doesn't count.
It was also Palace.
Obviously, he wasn't eating Cheetos for 2 months.
Who does Manchester United play next?
Feyenoord.
In the Prem.
Burnley? No, not Burnley. Someone easy.
You say that we're gonna lose now.
No.
Sick.
Who are you playing next? I'm looking.
I'm checking right now.
We're playing. Oh, oops. No, we're playing on Sunday.
Swansea.
You're playing Bournemouth. We're playing West Ham.
Oh, we get to play against Jack Wilshere.
We're playing Jackie.
Oh yeah, he'll play.
Never mind.
Yeah, he might not be hurt. Who knows? He'll probably be too drunk or something.
I'm actually kind of worried about that game. Yo,
a great game.
Let me tell you, West Ham's their last 4 fixtures. It's rough, dude.
I went to this game that we're playing last year. This is the game we went to.
We went to a West Ham game. We saw Dimitri. No, we didn't see Dimitri.
He was injured.
He was hurt. We saw Manuel Lanzini. We saw Mark Noble. He was kind of lit.
Winston Reid was unreal, bro. I love Winston Reid.
Martial and Fellaini.
Winston Reid's one of those people.
So as we all know, they played Tottenham yesterday.
They lost. Steve was mad.
Right after Tottenham, they play Man U, then Arsenal, then Liverpool.
Yeah, and they're doing pretty bad right now as it is, right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Steve-O the Madman's going to be a real madman.
Yeah. Sick. All right, play your the outro music. Play the outro music. I don't know what the outro music is, but we're gonna play the outro music. It's gonna be great. Oh, that was supposed to look way cooler and
you literally just ruined the whole video.
Didn't look. We should redo it. No, we should redo it.
All right.
Yeah, let's redo it. Let's redo the
shout
pod.
outs. Wait, shout
Oh.
shout out to Chris Estes. I see you, bro. You're scum, bro. You're scum, bro.
No, hold on. Let me say it in his voice. Let me try and get it in his voice because I was with him for a week and I kind of got it down. You're scum, bro.
Done.
You're scum, bro.
Boys,
All right.
shout outs.
I got some. You got some?
You go first.
Shout out to my boy Paul.
He's
To
whack
Billy.
at fantasy.
Billy's now a
Paul's-
fan.
Paul's whack at fantasy.
Yeah, Paul's bad at fantasy. Shout out to. I'm gonna give a shout out to people that need to start watching the show because they're actually like fun to talk soccer to. Joey. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to Austin Duos and Ian Saxeter. Those are my boys. And that's it.
Shout out to my boy Austin Duos.
Marine Corps!
Marine,
Hoorah!
baby, thank you for serving our country. Hopefully you can find some time when you're back over yonder to watch the podcast and share it with your brothers in
Man
arms.
said yonder.
You said yonder.
But yeah, and shout out to Zayd and Amir for having us on the show.
Shout out to Pukes.
Oh,
Shout out to you.
I got one more shout out. It's to you guys, but just let's be real. Shout out to YouTube people that actually go after stuff that they like, stuff like this. Started from no views. One of the other videos had 400 views from the consistency you guys have provided. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you guys.
So,
Hey, me and Talal have been talking about making a channel, not like generally about this stuff, just in general. 'Cause you know we're big YouTube guys, filmography, for literally like 3.5 years, and we haven't done anything, and you guys have. So
in 2 weeks, you guys have
shouts
launched
out
your
to
channel.
you guys.
Ah, we're not hugging. You have a cold. You have a cold. You have a cold.
Bring it in, bro.
Oh,
it's
now
adorable.
you need to have the little rainbow that they have on Jesus.
Shout out to Ray. He's literally been our day one #1 listener. So shout out to him always.
Whoa.
Easy. Carry on.
Shout out to E for doing all the video technical nonsense that I refuse to learn. Shout out to Apple for Unreal software. Shout out to Tice. Shout out to the worst, Missoum the worst, because he's a legend. And shout out to Pep for standing by all his nonsense that comes out of his mouth.
For not being biased. Shout out to Pep for not being biased.
Shout out to you for not being biased.
All right, boys. Roll safe.
We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys. Hey, we'll see you guys on Christmas. We'll see you guys.
The
Christmas.
streets are cold, bro. Roll safe. I bought a coat today.
Roll safely.
Oh,
my
really?
friends. And fade.
Yo,
Yeah.
the episode ended already, but this is like one of those professional outros because we forgot to say something. I forgot to tell people to subscribe. So I'm going to bring Pepsi here, and Pepsi's going to give you this message. Thank you for watching. Pepsi?
Hey everyone, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Keep up with us, hit that subscribe button, follow some of the guys on Twitter, know when we come out with videos, and comment. Be part of the dialogue. We'll give you a cheeky little shout out. Might have you appear on the next episode.
Woo!
Subscribe.
Peace.